Robert Moses built more of New York than any elected official, and almost nobody knows his name. For decades, we've been told that New York City's shape, where the wealthy live, where jobs cluster, why some neighborhoods boom while others decay, is just the natural result of market forces and geography. But that's incomplete. Between the 1930s and 1970s, one unelected official made decisions that literally reshaped where money could flow, where people could afford to live, and which communities got access to opportunity. His name was Robert Moses. Moses wasn't a mayor or governor. He held titles like Master Builder and Parks Commissioner, roles that sound decorative until you realize he controlled the budget for highways, bridges, parks, and urban renewal. He had the power to decide what got built where, and crucially, what got torn down. Over 40 years, he approved or rejected thousands of projects. His fingerprints are on every major infrastructure decision New York made during the post-war boom. Here's where the story flips. We assume infrastructure is neutral, a bridge is a bridge, a highway is a highway. But Moses used infrastructure as a tool to move money and people. When he built the Bronx Expressway in the 1960s, he didn't just connect two neighborhoods. He demolished 530 buildings, displaced 60,000 residents, and fractured a thriving working-class community. Property values plummeted. Businesses fled, the Bronx's tax base collapsed, and decades of disinvestment followed. Meanwhile, Moses protected other neighborhoods. He routed highways around wealthy areas in Manhattan and Brooklyn. He built parks in affluent zones while blocking public access to waterfronts in working-class areas. He wasn't corrupt, he genuinely believed in modernization. But his decisions had a geography. Infrastructure went where politically connected communities could defend themselves. The real story isn't about one man's ego. It's that Moses operated in a system where unelected officials could spend billions on infrastructure without direct democratic input. He made choices about who deserved access to transportation, parks, and housing. Those choices became permanent. A displaced Bronx family couldn't move back. Property values never recovered. A Manhattan resident kept their neighborhood intact over time. Those individual decisions compounded into the economic geography we see today. This matters now because we're still living inside Moses's choices. The neighborhoods he protected are expensive. The areas he fractured are still struggling with lower property tax revenue, fewer resources, worse schools. We often blame the market or bad luck for why some communities thrive and others don't. But markets don't exist in a vacuum. They're shaped by infrastructure, zoning, and access, all decisions made by people, not forces of nature. Understanding Moses doesn't tell you what policy should be now, but it shows you that your city's layout, where jobs are, where housing is affordable, which neighborhoods get investment, isn't inevitable. It's the result of choices made by people with power. That's uncomfortable, but it's also the point. Once you see that infrastructure shapes economics, you start asking different questions about the decisions being made today. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. If you want to understand the hidden forces shaping your city's economy, subscribe. We dig into urban decisions every week that most people never see coming. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.